Hello, Xin Chao, Namaste, Abakabar. Today we're gonna be discussing the Jarque-Bera test statistic. So this is to test the normality of the distribution, specifically the normality of the returns of the stocks, for example. If the returns of the stocks are normally distributed or they are not normally distributed. Most of the cases, as you know, it will never be normally distributed for the stocks, for the gold prices, for the foreign exchange currencies, for the forex. So it will never be symmetrical. So this is how to test this equation. It's called Jarque-Bera in English.
Jarque-Bera, Jarque-Bera, Jarque-Bera.
So Jarque-Bera, Jarque is a Spanish uh, statistics scientist, and Bera is Indian statistics scientist as well, and they are both based in the US. And let's see their equation and apply one example on them, because this is a repetitive example for the risk management exams. So I'm gonna ask the ChatGPT here. Please give me the Jarque-Bera equation with an example. Risk management exams style. Thank you. I'll move myself here so you can see. So here's the equation. As you can see, Jarque-Bera equals n multiplied by a square over 6. You can do the 6 inside the brackets, plus k minus 3 squared over 4. And the 4 and 6 are given, and the k stand for kurtosis and the s stand for skewness. And in case the distribution is normal, the skewness is 0, while the kurtosis equals to 3. So if the distribution skewness is more than 0, or if the kurtosis is more than 3, this means that the distribution is not normally distributed. So let's take this example. As you can see, they gave us those information. What is the Jarque-Bera statistic, and should normality be rejected at 5% significance level if the critical value is 5.99? So let's apply the equation. As you remember, the n, which is the size of the sample, is 120 over 6, between brackets, 0.6 is the given given S, which is skewness, and the kurtosis equals to 4.2. So you're gonna divide 4.2 minus 3 and square it as well, and divide it over 4. So the result, after you do the calculation, the result is 14.4, which is more than 5.99. So this is the normal, or this is the distribution, and those here are the tails, right? So if the observation or the z-score, or if the result is within the confidence level, not reaching to the rejection level, you will accept the H node, which is the null hypothesis. But if the Jarque-Bera here exceeding the critical value as per the chi-square in this example, because it's 5.99, so as you can see, the 5.99 is more than the 14.4. So this is the critical value for the chi distribution. In this case, you will reject the null hypothesis and you will fail to accept the null hypothesis. This is the correct term, and you will accept the alternative hypothesis. In this case, we're talking about the normal distribution. It's not normal. It's asymmetric, means that the tails are thick and the observation are located at the tails. So you will need to reject the H node and you will need to accept the H1, which is the alternative hypothesis. So the correct answer is C, 14.4, and reject the hypothesis that's saying that the distribution is normal, which is the null hypothesis, and you will need to accept the H1, or the alternative hypothesis.